I want to do something big with my life. I just don't know where to start or what's even worth chasing anymore. What would you actually do step by step if you had to rebuild yourself in your 20s?
Ooh, that's a good question. I knew when I was a young teenager that I have this calling. To some degree, people who are meant for more have that. And so the process of that, well, how do you find that? Well, you do these things. First, you start taking more risks and exploring more opportunities because you never know what you are actually designed to do until you're like, oh my God, I was meant to do this.
Is there a way to almost shortcut it and get the skill without having to actually go and work for something somewhere for 5 years?
Well, there is, but the problem is you're gonna have to pay for it.
All right, B, so this DM comes from a gentleman named Hassan. He says, hey, B, I'm 20 and honestly, I feel kind of lost right now. I'm not broke, but I'm not really going anywhere either. I see people my age making money online, building businesses, getting in shape, and I just feel like I'm behind already. I don't really have a strong direction. I want to do something big with my life. I just don't know where to start or what's even worth chasing anymore. What would you actually do step by step if you had to rebuild yourself in your 20s into someone successful?
Ooh, that's a good question. Great question, Hassan. So first of all, I would say this. All of us, I think, even from early on, from teens, I knew when I was a young teenager, and I'm 51 now, that I have this calling. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm supposed to be different. I'm supposed to be something greater than what everyone else around me is.
But did you know what it was yet?
I didn't even know what it was.
Okay.
And I'm guessing he has that. We all, to some degree, people who are meant for more have that. And it's like this gnawing in your gut where like, I'm meant for more. And then when you try and do the regular stuff like your homies are doing, you feel kind of, I bet you felt this way. You kind of feel like, I don't need to be doing this because I'm supposed to be doing more, but I'm also young, and so I want to fuck around and be young and do whatever. So where he's at is a good place because at 20, when you feel that level of urgency, like that is great. There's 40-year-old men who should have that level of urgency and feel like there's a crisis because they have a wife and kids and house and bills, and they don't. So that a young 20-year-old feels that level of urgency, like that shows a lot of maturity. So right off the bat, good for him. What would I do? Because he sees all these people like, hey, building businesses, getting jacked, whatever. Well, he is trying to figure out what is my path in life, right? That's really it. I don't know what my path in life is. And at 20, you're not supposed to know. I think very few people figure that out, what their path and their purpose in life is supposed to be, what our life's mission, because everybody has a life's mission. And you're supposed to develop that and discover that. It doesn't just hit you over the head, unfortunately. And so the process of that, well, how do you find that? Well, you do these things. Guys, quick interruption to the Bedros Keuilian Show. I want to tell you about the Man Up bundle that I have for you for $29, and 100% of it goes to Shriners Children's Hospital, where we're going to do a lot of good, and you're going to build an awesome business and have a great life because of it. You not only get the digital version of my international best-selling book, Man Up, you also get the audiobook version of it and 2 very exclusive masterclass recordings that I did just earlier this month that is focused specifically on scaling your business and having breakthroughs. Scale Strategies Masterclass is all about how to scale your business in marketing, sales, systems, automation, and leadership. And the Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass is all about breaking through your limiting beliefs, breaking through uncertainties, and breaking through to get to the next level of happiness and success in business and in life. Best of all, you get all of this for $29 because you watch and listen to the Bedros Keuilian Show. And I'm donating 100% of that money to Shriners Children's Hospital, where they do a lot of good and give a lot of surgeries and medical services to kids whose families can't afford that. So go to manuptribe.com and get the Bedros Keuilian Man Up bundle before it all sells out. Peace. First, you start taking more risks. So if I were him, I'd get into the gym and start working out, right? Because he's like, hey, these people are in shape. Well, what's a thing that you can control? I always say control the controllables first. He may not be able to control how much money he can make right now, this instant. But this very instant, he can walk into a gym and work out, and his body will have a micro progression towards a better, healthier body, right? And so he can go work out right now. He can start changing his diet right now. He can start learning jujitsu or Muay Thai or boxing right now. He can go and join a running club right now. He can go and learn chess. So the thing here is start taking more risks, things that are outside of your comfort zone. I say risks jokingly because these aren't really major risks. I suppose combatives, someone could look at combatives as risks. there's a chance of getting hurt, but you're rolling around or boxing or kicking with the right people, and that reduces your chances. So I would, one, start taking more risks and exploring more opportunities, because you never know what you are actually designed to do until you're like, oh my God, I was meant to do this. Like, look at all the 6-week challenges I've been doing for the last 10 years.
Right.
Marathon running, salsa dancing, guitar lessons, improv, chess, sign language, MMA. And while MMA didn't stick, jujitsu stuck, specifically no-gi jujitsu. Like, I'm so glad that I do these things. Now, I decided to father myself later in life and gave myself fatherly advice like, hey, man, you want to learn to surf? Well, go hire a surfing coach and learn to surf, because I was always curious. I live in Southern California. There's this beautiful ocean. I wonder if I can surf. Why am I afraid of the water, right? I shouldn't be. And so I was, because I didn't know how to swim well and I didn't know how to surf. And so I learned how to swim and surf. And so surfing stuck, jujitsu stuck, just as much as weightlifting has stuck since I was a kid. But had I not tried jujitsu 3 years ago, at 48 years old, I would have never discovered that this is something that's going to be with me the rest of my life.
Right.
And so, one, I would tell him, take more risks. Number two, I would say time flies by quickly. And I know at 20, they don't feel that, but time flies by quickly. And so the more risks you can take, the more people you can meet, the greater the network Hassan can build, the better. What is the next level up? Well, the next level up is learn more skills, right? Learn sales, learn marketing on social media, learn leadership. That doesn't mean that you have to go and be a manager at some department store for the rest of your life, but learn to lead and manage people for a period of time. Learn sales. Go sell some cars, or go door to door and sell pest control, right? Learn marketing. Go on social media and learn, how does Meta work? How can I buy traffic for the local dentist or chiropractor? Or you don't even have to do it for yourself right now. Like, he can make $1,000 a month from the local dentist who's just trying to figure out how to get leads from social media, right? By learning these things, you go, man, I hate marketing, I hate sales. Holy shit, I really love leading people. I love solving problems. I love communicating. I love bringing teams together, teaching them to collaborate. I didn't even know I had the superpower. Like, I didn't know that I had these raw skills for jujitsu until 48 years old. Could you imagine if I started when I was 20? Like, holy smokes. And so if he understands time flies by quickly, he needs to take more risks and try new things in life, right? Like, go out there and take the adventure. I always tell Andrew, my son, say yes to the adventure of life. And I always told you the same. And then, of course, learn skills, all types of different skills. I don't care if it's welding. I don't care if it's learning how to erect a barn. So you go, to Philly and you learn to erect a barn with the Amish. But as you learn these skills, you realize things that I don't like, things that I do like, and eventually you'll find things that I love. And soon the path where all of these connect, where fitness is concerned and making money is concerned and serving others is concerned, those three things together, they say, how do they say it? Find something that, in the best case scenario, the thing that you find keeps you healthy, keeps you wealthy, and gives you a sense of purpose. Yeah. Like, for me, that's been fitness. Yeah. I decided to become a personal trainer since I was a fat kid. I knew early on, around his age, that I wanted to be a personal trainer. Now, today at 51, I'm not a personal trainer, but I own a giant franchise with hundreds of gyms across the United States, right? And I have a supplement company, Truly Nutrition, and I get to help people with their health and fitness and money-making goals. And so to me, fitness is my passion. It's my hobby. It's what I love doing. It's what I practice. It's how I like to leave the legacy with. And so it takes years to build that, or develop that, discover that purpose. He will, but he ain't going to do it by thinking about it. It's a lot of execution and action. Right.
What about if he's hearing that and he says, okay, cool, I like what you're saying about I need to, acquire more skills, take more risks. But when he thinks about getting a job to learn some of these things and acquire some of these skills, he's like, I just want to go straight to starting a business, right? Not saying that's what he's saying, but I know there's going to be people watching this who are like, I don't want to go get a job and climb the ladder and become a manager. Is there a way to almost shortcut it and get the skill without having to actually go and work for somewhere for 5 years?
Well, there is, but the problem is you're going to have to pay for it, right? Okay. And you're going to have to pay for it by losing money, because you're going to have to test it on yourself. So let's say you want to develop a skill of marketing. You're like, all right, I got a product. I'm going to create this product, this shaker cup, this Keuilian shaker cup. I created it. Okay, got it. Now I want to sell it and have all these different companies put their brand on it. All right, so I'm going to create a whole bunch of blanks, maybe 1,000 of them, and I'm going to reach out to all these different companies. Well, you're going to put your money out to create the blanks, but maybe the first blanks that you created, they weren't really to the right spec. And so I'm like, I don't want these. I want measurements on the side. I don't want it just to be all clear. So I was like, oh, crap. Now I got to throw these 1,000 away and make more, right? And so you're going to have to learn on your own time, on your own dime, if you want to shortcut it. I suggest working for someone in a business that you think you might like or be interested in, working for someone who you might respect and want to be like eventually, because when you do that, and you hopefully work in a department that you have some interest in, like maybe if you're interested in sales and marketing, you're working in the sales and marketing department and not the accounting and finance department. Right. But if you're working for someone that you like and respect in a industry that you're interested in, and you work in a department that you have some interest in, dude, now you're getting paid. Internship to learn how to do it right. 2 to 3 years there.
Yeah.
And then you go, peace out, boss. I thank you. I appreciate you. You've helped me. Let me help you find a replacement for me. By the way, 6 of our employees here over the years at Fit Body Bootcamp HQ have gone on to replace themselves and moved on to become entrepreneurs. And they had a paid internship under me. Yeah. Richard Mujica being one of them, right? One Call Closers, owns a massive business. And so the advice I'd give him is like, get the paid internship by working for someone instead of trying to figure it out yourself and losing more time, money, because that's not going to be the shortcut. That'll end up being the longer cut and the painful cut.